Hello everyone, hope you're all having a fabulous midweek. It's still quite warm here in the UK. I think it's going to be the last warm day for a while, and the weather's going to turn from tomorrow, so let's make the most of it. And let's have a message, a channeling of the divine masculine energies in the collective. And we can begin straight away with the first card. Your beauty still moves me. My beloved divine feminine. It may have taken me a little bit of time to figure this out for myself, but there's hot women everywhere. But I don't want a hot woman. I want a beautiful woman. It's you that I desire. It's you that I dream of being with. You have class, you have poise, you have charm, you have taste. You have everything that I've ever liked in any partner and infinitely more. Everything I've ever liked in anyone else has only been things that I've really liked about you. Every time I felt love, or I thought I felt love for anyone else, it was only my love for you coming through. I may have been a little bit less focused on what that truly was, but I'm coming into the realization of the truth, of the divine truth, that you're my one. You always have been, and you always will be. It was love at first sight. Well, of course it was. I have loved you for the whole of eternity. I loved you when the universe was not yet born. I will love you long beyond the time that the universe dissolves. So of course it was love at first sight. It didn't take long for me to recognise you for who you truly are. Maybe I didn't allow myself to believe that, but that's okay. I think we all tell ourselves that it's just lust at first, because we've got no way of rationalising, we've got no way of knowing what is really happening to us when we reconnect with our one true love. So I'm sorry if it's taken me a little longer to figure this out, but I'm getting there, I promise. So the thing to do now is just surrender, because our harmonious union is not something that you go out and get. It's not something that you earn. It's not something that you attain. It's not something that you win. It's not a reward that's given to you for hard work. It was always yours. It was always ours. It always has been. It's just something that you surrender into. So it's safe to surrender to the process. It's safe to surrender into not knowing exactly how the path will unfold for the both of us. That's all okay. Just allow the divine plan to hatch. Just allow whatever's going to happen naturally and effortlessly. That's it. And when we do come together in our permanent harmonious union, we'll make more sense, because we'll have a better understanding of who we truly are, like a perfect divine being of love and light. And our lives, our one life together, will be renewed. It will be transformed. It will come into its own. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. I was absolutely terrified of confessing my true feelings about it having been love at first sight, because I was so afraid of losing what's truly dear to me, i.e. yourself. And it seemed easier. It seemed less painful than losing you than to live a half life, or not even a half life, of settling, choosing it seemed easy to make a choice, to pick a supposedly soft option that wouldn't challenge me and wouldn't ask me to grow in any way. I realise now that that's actually one hell of a lot more painful. Better to endure the sharp pains of self-discovery than the dull ache of stagnation. Only you can feel this fucking empty space. Oh, well, it's the divine that we both desire, first and foremost. The divine through your twin flame. It's the divine, it's love itself that can satisfy all of your desires, make all your dreams and wishes come true. But you are who the divine moves through for me, and I am what the divine moves through for you. So please know that any love song that I write or play or perform or share or anything like that is literally about you and no one else in any way. And we are becoming completely whole. I mean, we've always been complete in and of ourselves as individuals. But we are the two wings to one bird. That's why we make more sense when we come together. That's when we can truly fly and ascend together, because our harmonious union is only a waypoint to ascension. In fact, it's the starting gun of the journey to ascension together. But we're well on our way. And if the same stuff that you don't like keeps showing up again and again, please don't be disheartened. It's not the same stuff. It's just you're going deeper and deeper and deeper, because the healing happens in layers. It takes place in layers, so you're actually working through deeper layers. And if the same stuff still keeps showing up and that you wish wouldn't, either not enough inner work has been done, or the thing that needs working on hasn't been identified yet. And that's okay. It's all okay. I mean, you may reach a core upset or a core block, and it may take you quite a while to actually arrive at that point where you can actually see what the core block is and really get stuck into healing it. And that's okay too. Everything's happening at the perfect, most compassionate divine pace for you. You will never be given any more than you can handle. And show compassion, have compassion for yourself, for whatever bit of the journey you're going through, and have a little bit of compassion for me for whatever experience I'm having to go through at the moment. I wish you could take back the things I said, so there's a little bit of a theme emerging from the last message. Yeah, please don't believe half the stuff that comes out of my mouth, because I don't mean what I say half the time, more than half the time. I'm just reflecting back to you what's in your consciousness. It's actually a conversation. When you have a conversation with me, it's really a conversation with yourself. And I will show you block after block, obstacle after obstacle. Well, that's what I'm bound to do, because that's my job, to show you the obstacles so you can defeat them. So it's not really me that's saying these things, it's the blocks. So please don't be defeated by our blocks. Just rise to the challenge and move through them into greater peace. I never knew that you were that person waiting for me. I feel so foolish that I didn't recognise you the moment I set eyes on, but it was still love at first sight. I know that sounds like a paradox, but once you go deeper, you'll be able to see that it's not. Because of the stuff that I'm having to experience at the moment, I may not be able to perceive certain things in the same way as you do, because my reality will be reflecting the contents of our shared consciousness through my own lens, and it won't look the same as yours. So when we are in conversation, you don't have to use that as an opportunity to tell me a load of technical stuff, because I might not understand, I might not get it in the same way that you do, and that's okay, because I've got my own department to work in our shared consciousness. So if I say to you, no, I'm not into that, it's just that I don't understand it in the same way that you do, and that's okay. Really, there are no misalignments between us, between twin flames, just misunderstandings. And that just takes a little bit of work to iron those out, to smooth those out. First, we do it individually and then together. But please, please, please give yourself credit where credit's due for how well you're doing. You're already being superhuman in your progress. You don't have to ask any more of yourself. I'm so proud of you. Okay, my friends, I think I'm gonna call it a day for this message. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you in the next message. Bye bye.